All right, good morning, Peak. It is a lovely Saturday. We'll go ahead, get bowed in, feet together, Sawadee Cup. All right, guys, so we're going to start with just a couple series just to get warmed up. So our first one, and we're just going to run through these a couple times. We'll just go for like 5 minutes, so as many times as you can cycle through, that'll be great. So we're going to do 10, 1, 2, so 10 jab cross, right? Bang, 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 bang. 10 cross hook, cross hook, cross hook. 10 left elbows, 10 right elbows. You can throw whatever elbows that you want, doesn't matter, but just 10 on the right and then 10 on the left. And then we're going to throw 10 left teeps, 10 right teeps, 10 left teeps, and then 10 left knees and 10 right knees. All right, guys, so it's going to go 1-2s, jab crosses, left elbows, left teep, left knee, right knee. And for those of you guys who don't know what teeps are, it's going to be my front kicks here like this, and then knees, just throw your good knees. All right, guys, let's hit it. And again, you can move around, use your 360 degrees. You don't got to just simply face the camera. Exhale it on every punch. Cross hook is next. And you can work your footwork too on these guys, so punching while moving forward, punching while moving back. Use all your footworks, get your good turns. We're going to work on our pivots after this. Then we got our elbows. Remember, we got our poke elbows too. We got our number 6 elbows. Then we got our knees, or our teeps first. You can throw different targets too. You can throw that teep to the solar plexus. You can throw it to the knee. You can throw it to the face. We got our step teeps, right? We got our switch teeps. You can do your glide teep. You can do your step teep. Your step glide teep. Kick the door. And then when you've cycled through, go back to the top. Make sure you're pivoting on that cross, guys. Pivoting on that cross. Make sure on those elbows you're loading that elbow up, right? Whether it's for my down diagonal, for my hook elbow, for my up elbow, I do my side tilt. For that number 6, I load it up high. Extending your hips on those teeps. Pulling back those toes. Landing with the ball of the foot. And when you do your knees, work those different knees that you've been working with Coach Dragonfly and Coach Moda, doing that tilt, keeping that hand up here, or regular knee, parry knee, long knee. Use all those different knees. Pointing your toes, keeping your heels close to your butt on those knees. And time. Cool. So last night we worked our pivot drill, and we worked that into pivot, cross hook, or pivot. We did pivot, hook, cross, and we did pivot, cross, hook. Okay. So we're going to start by just reviewing that drill really quickly, and then we're going to use that to throw some knees this time instead of punches. So for those of you guys who haven't seen this, or if you weren't with me last night, this is just our quarter turn pivots, right? So when I go to my right, I'm going to swing, so I'm shifting my weight to my lead leg, so I'm shifting my weight, and then with this foot I'm pushing off, and then landing in my fight stance. And I've pivoted 90 degrees. So I started facing the camera, pivot, bang. Now I'm facing the other wall. Now, we talked about last night how when I land, I want to land exactly in my fight stance. So I'm in my good fight stance here. It's not long, it's not square. I'm about shoulder width apart, and I got my left leg in front, my rear leg in back. So when I do this pivot, I want to directly land to that fight stance. I don't want to land big and then have to adjust it. So right away, bang, I want to be right into that fight stance, okay? So we're gonna just do this a few times, pivoting towards that back shoulder, doing a 90-degree pivot every single time. All right, guys, fight stances. Go. 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 Using that foot to push off. Go. 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 Good. Now we're gonna go to the quarter turn to the right side. So this time I'm gonna turn like to my front, or to the left side. So I'm gonna turn my front here this time. So the pivot's the same, but I'm rotating forward versus rotating backward. So I'm here, push off that foot. Now I've turned to this wall. And again, I'm landing right in my fight stance. So don't land here big and then have to shuffle and get back to your fight stance. Every time I'm landing right in that fight stance. Notice too, I square up my hips too. So I don't want to like pivot and then have my hips over here, and then pivot and then have my hips behind. So every time I'm pivoting, I'm getting my hips square with my opponent. All right, guys, this time we're going to go the other way. Fight stances. Go. 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 Good. Now I'm either going to say go to your right, so you're going to swing towards your back, or go left and you'll swing toward to the front or forward. All right, guys, fight stances. Right. 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 Left. Left. Right. And you should always be high on your toes when you're doing this. I'm never flat-footed. Hands up high. Left. 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 Good, and time. So last night we talked about that's a small angle where I'm not doing any step. I'm just pivoting and there's no other step. So if you worked with me last night, you know that we can make this turn a little bigger by stepping out first at 45 degrees and then cutting that angle. I'm not going to go over that right now, but if you guys know that, keep that in mind and play with different size angle cuts. All right, so last night we did our pivot, bang, and we landed and we threw our jab cross or cross hook. This time we're going to throw a knee. Now the important thing, or one of the main important things about cutting an angle and attacking is making sure that your feet are planted before you start that attack. So I'm going to do my quarter turn right, plant my feet, and then throw my knee. Now, we all know a bunch of different kinds of knees. I don't care which one you're throwing. So you could go quarter turn and then step and then throw your knee. Whatever hand position you want is fine. Or you could do no step and just throw the knee, right? So I cut the angle, plant my feet, and then throw the knee. But the most important thing is to plant first and then throw the knee. If you try to do this too early, or like if you're throwing it as you're moving, you're not going to have any balance, which means you're not going to have any power. So remember, we got a guy coming straight at us, right? So I get out of the way, now he's here, and I throw that knee attack. It's one of the best attacks and most, the most efficient and effective counter is when you can actually cut that angle open. Now they were moving this way. Suddenly they got to change their momentum to come to you. And you may catch them when they're turning. You may catch their body at an opening or their head at an opening. So this is really good to get out of the way, plant those feet, and then immediately throw that attack. Okay? So we'll start by quarter turning to the right and throwing our right knee. All right? So we're going to go quarter turn, plant, throw that right knee. Quarter turn, plant, throw that right knee. All right, guys, fight stances on my go. 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 Now we're gonna go to the left. This time we'll still throw the right knee on this one. All right, so I'm gonna go here, plant, bang, and then throw that right knee. All right, guys, on my go. 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 Good. Now either say quarter turn right or quarter turn left. Remember, left is towards the front of your body, right is towards the back of your body. All right, guys. Right. Right. Left. 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 Right. 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 Good. And time. Let's see what time it is. Cool. All right. So, we're going to work that same footwork drill that we worked last night. Let's see. We got a couple of people that haven't done it. So, we'll go through. I'm sure none of you guys mastered it since 6 o'clock last night. So, we'll go through all the steps again, and then we'll put them all together. So this is just like a footwork drill. It's a string of 6 different moves, and when you put them all together, it's a really good way to work your footwork. So the first one is super simple. They're all really simple, actually. It becomes difficult when you combine them all together. But we're going to do a penetrate, step, jab. So only my lead leg moves. It only steps about 4 or 5 inches, and I throw that jab at the same time. And remember, guys, I want to coordinate my foot landing with that punch landing. So I don't want to like step and then throw the punch, and I don't want to be punching and then stepping. That's at the same time. And then my hand and leg come back at the same time too. So the first move is just penetrate, step, jab. All right, guys, on my go. Fight stances. Go. 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 And remember, guys, high on your toes, light on your feet when you're in this fight stance. All right, my next move is going to be my retreat step jab. So again, lead leg doesn't move. It's just my back leg is stepping back now as that punch lands. So it's like I got an attacker coming in. He's throwing. I get out of the way of his punch. But instead of just retreating, I'm throwing something so that he can't just keep coming forward at will. So it's going to go retreat, step, jab. And again, as my hand comes back, my foot comes back, and I'm back into my fight stance. All right, guys. Fight stances. Go. 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 Good. Now my third move is just going to be my pivot cross. So nothing new on this one. There's no foot movement though, so I'm just planted here and I throw my cross. Make sure really strong pivot on this. Every time you throw a cross, you need that strong pivot, but I really want you guys to focus on it during this drill, okay? We'll just throw this a few times. Fight stances. Go. 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 Good. Now let's put those three together. So we go penetrate, retreat. This foot comes back in fight stance, pivot cross. And that's super important that when you transfer from this back step, that this goes right into that fight stance. Bang! And then you throw that cross. Again, these footwork drills are all about balance, and balance is all about being able to defend and attack all of the time. If I'm off balance, I can't defend, I can't attack. So I drop step right in my fight stance and throw that cross, all right? So let's do that a few times. So we got penetrate, retreat, cross. Go. 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 Good. My next one, and we've been working that stomp drill where every time your punch lands, you stomp that same foot. We're just going to do basically that. So I'm going to throw a 1-2, but I'm moving forward. So little step with my lead, throw that jab. Little step with my rear, throw that cross. And notice, good pivot on that cross. So I'm here, here. And look, I'm right back in my fight stance. So I step, I'm a little bigger than my fight stance, but this second step brings me right back into my good fight stance, okay? So let's do that a couple times. Go. 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 Good. Now the next piece, this is piece number 5. I'm going to step back and jab and step back and cross. Now these are little steps. So I don't want to step behind and be southpaw now. So I'm here, it's a little step and then another little step that's the same size. So I'm here, bang, bang. So I've only gone back like a foot, really, not that far. I don't ever want to take like big steps like this because again, I'm off balance. So I'm here. I just want to stay tight in my fight stance. All right, guys, fight stances. Go. 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 Good. Now the last piece is going to be my switch foot jab. So I switch my feet and I throw the jab at the same time. Now I actually am in my southpaw stance. Okay, guys? So I'm here, just wherever your feet are, swap them. And at the same time, throw that jab. And again, we want our feet to land at the same time that this punch would land. So let's try that a couple of times. Go. 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 Good. All right. Now let's put them all together. So start by just following along with me, and then I'll let you guys go at your own pace, okay? So fight stances, we're going to go penetrate jab, retreat jab, pivot cross, 1, 2, 1, 2, switch. All right? From the top, penetrate, retreat, cross, 1, 2, 1, 2, switch. A little faster now. Jab, jab, cross, 1, 2, 1, 2, switch. All right, guys, let's try it at your own pace now. Looks good, guys. Good. All right, now we're gonna make this more than twice as hard, okay? So after I do that switch jab, now I'm in my southpaw. So we're going to do it from southpaw. So now my right hand is my jab. So penetrate jab, retreat jab, cross. Now with my left arm. And again, full pivot on this cross. 1, 2 forward, 1, 2 back, and then switch. Now I'm back in my fight stance. So again, from our southpaw, we got forward jab, back jab, cross, 1, 2, 1, 2, switch. And then just go back and forth, all right? Let's hit it. Go ahead at your own pace. Let's actually try let's do just the southpaw version for a couple minutes, and then we'll put them together and just go, back and forth, okay? So let's, everybody, I want to see you in your southpaw fight stance right now. Good, all right, now let's string it all together, guys. So we're gonna go from our standard stance, right? Bang, 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 now into my southpaw. Good, try to keep that rhythm going. Hands up, Jack. I want your hands to be up here, yeah, not down here, up here. Yeah, there you go. Good correction, Smoke. Yep, when you do that switch. So I do that switch jab from standard position. Bang! It's now a southpaw cross, right? Boom, now I'm in my southpaw. Same thing when I do my southpaw switch jab. Bang! It turns into my regular cross. All right, we got a couple more minutes. Let's get good at this drill, right? Good, and time. All right, thanks for joining me this morning, guys. Remember, these classes aren't just, your workout for the day isn't done, right? This 30 minutes, this isn't gonna keep you guys, fully ready to get back into the gym. So make sure you're taking our kickboxing classes. Make sure you're going on runs. If you're lucky enough to have gym equipment at your house, definitely be using this. Dude, if you guys got weights at your house right now, there's no reason why you should leave this quarantine and just be jacked, right? I unfortunately don't have any of weights, anything heavy at my house, but I got bands from Walmart. All the weights are sold out, but I got bands. I got a yoga ball. I'm drilling, I'm running, so like, we all got extra time right now. Even if you're still working, like, I don't have a commute anymore, right? I save 2 hours out of every day just by not having that commute. So we all have more time on our hands. So definitely use this time for good reasons. Reading, staying in shape, staying sane, get into meditation or something. All right, guys, feet together. Sawadee Cup. Thank you. Good job, guys.